Teacher by profession, but lately a Minneapolis man has been using the arts to promote solidarity. Adam Johnson has painted portraits of George Floyd and others who have died at the hands of law enforcement, and now he's sharing his art with others. Fox 9's BC onile-ere has more in tonight's Voices for Change.
So Adam, this word is new to me, artivist. What does it mean to be an artivist?
It's a combination of being an activist and being creative. And it's more of an engaging way to involve others in something that can be beautiful or scary, that discusses people's hopes and fears and current issues, especially. As we look at the protests that are happening now and this summer, you'll see a lot of creative signs with creative images. That's a form of artivism.
You've painted a number of portraits, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Elijah McClain, and to some, they've really become symbols of a movement.
Painting portraits of Elijah, Breonna, Vanessa Guillen. I'm working on a portrait of Jacob Blake. They're humans. And we're seeing a lot of cases of police brutality where people are not treated as humans. Who knows, is it implicit bias? Is it fear on behalf of the police officers? The way that they're treating these individuals, these humans, that's why people are marching. That's why people are painting. That's why people are posting on social media. It's just, there's injustice. And painting portraits of them is a way to show their humanity, show their strength, their talents, and try to attempt to make them as beautiful as they actually were.
So people can purchase your portraits for the cost it took to make them, so there's no profit to you. What message then are you trying to convey?
If people want the signs, they're $15. That's the cost it takes for me to make the signs, the prints of them. I started working with Minuteman Press in Uptown, which is a Black-owned printing company. So that was one of my goals, was to find a Black-owned business that would benefit off this, if there is anyone to benefit off it. And I don't know how many I'm going to make. If people want them, I'll make more, because if I make more, that means there's more people joining, right? Joining the movement, or standing in solidarity, demanding justice.
You've sent some of your portraits to the families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, just to name a few. What has the reaction been?
I was able to contact Breonna Taylor's family. I sent the picture, the painting, and didn't expect to hear anything from them. I was just happy I was able to send it to Louisville. And so about 3 weeks later, I received a card in the mail from her mother, Tamika. And when I read it, I opened it and read it. It was a greeting card thanking me for the beautiful portrait. And she said how much joy and appreciation it had brought the family. And she told me that she said, "I love you" to me in the card. She told me, "I love you" in the card. And I mean, it just shows how the art can be like a bridge, you know?
You've talked a lot about promoting solidarity and bringing justice through art. What does change look like to you?
I think if we keep the pressure on and keep images like this in the faces of people, that momentum is gonna hopefully trickle into voting, trickle into people voicing their opinions, having conversations with their family members, with their friends. I believe Angela Davis says it, right? It's not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist. And white people in general, we have to do a better job of that. We need to step it up. We need to have conversations, examine our own biases. I have my own biases. I catch myself doing stuff that scare me. And I grew up, thinking of myself as a very open-minded, loving person of other cultures and races and religions. So we have to examine our own biases and just keep having these conversations. We have a lot of work to do, and yeah, hopefully the portraits just contribute to having those conversations.
Adam, thank you for weighing in on this ongoing conversation.
Thank you.
And for more information about Adam's paintings, you can visit our website at fox9.com.